All right. Hello. We're gonna do a little box unopening. Unopening? How can you do that? Why do I have Massive Darkness atop Forbidden Fortress? Because I love Massive Darkness. This is Massive Darkness 1. I never did play it, but I'm playing 2, and I have the conversion kit. And if we can get past the final episode tonight, then we'll move over to the Heavenfall campaign. So I'm excited about that. I can't say enough about Massive Darkness 2. I'll do some videos about it. But right now, due to my friend Robert, who I met online, he has told me, and he loves Massive Darkness 2 as well, and we both talked a lot about Brimstone. And now we're going to take a look at a game by Jason C. Hill, gotta like that game, by Flying Frog Productions, called Forbidden Fortress, which is a fantasy version of Shadows of Brimstone, which is what? I think it's a big sandbox Western. Here's a question for anybody who's played Forbidden Fortress and liked it. Do you also like Shadows of Brimstone? Can you like both, and can you play both? Or do you just generally go for the more Eastern fantasy version or the Western version? Okay, good question to shoot off and start with. Here we go. So this is a hefty box. I went out and got it. I just trusted Robert. We'll see if I like it. Don't worry, Robert. Even if I don't, it's not your fault. I take recommendations lightly. I feel the energy, and this just sounds like something I'm gonna like, or at least dig into. So I appreciate you suggesting it to me and giving me the information about it, because I had never heard of it. So here we go. Shadows of Brimstone. One thing I can tell you, and I'm a big fan of games that are hefty. I love a hefty game. Here we go. You with me? We're about to uncork this beast. Remember when we did the Brimstone game? I was so excited for Brimstone. Oh. Okay. Straight out the gate. This is a surprise. I did not know this. I'm gonna have to glue these things together. Hey, I am a long-standing Games Workshop fan. I have tons and tons of their models. I just sold off my whole Tyranid collection, and I'll be selling off my Orcs and my Space Marines, and I'll be selling off Eldar, I'll be selling off Tau, I'll be selling off everything I have. A lot of fancy stuff too. So I did not know about making this. It's a little different, not looking at miniatures out of the box, but I have a lot of glue, so that's not going to be a big problem. I wonder how it goes together. Looks pretty simple. So we're not going to waste a lot of time on that. But that's good information to know, is it not? Flying Frog Productions. You know what else I have from theirs? Last Night on Earth. I was going to say that. It was my first zombie game before Zombicide, and we enjoyed it. We also have Touch of Evil, but we've never played that. So that's all I know about Flying Frogs. Let's see what we got here. We have these are characters. Oh, these are pretty cool. You got 6-sided dice and 8-sided dice. You're always going to get me with a little D&D style dice. Here we go. We got an assassin character. She's pretty cool. Samurai warrior, a sorceress, a traveling monk. Dishonored dead. Maybe these are monsters, huh? Look at the backside's brutal. Okay, a Harion, you know what? Don't want to ruin it. An Oni, I've heard of them before. Living statues, Tengu. These must be monsters, right? Acid blobs and acid tentacles. Okay. Maybe those are just the cards and the things are over there. Here we go. Let's look what we got under here. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Flying Frog did the soundtracks for the last night, the zombie game, and I really like that. So this is pretty cool. I find that to be pretty cool. I liked the music that they did before. So here's your rule book. It's a metric ton. Look at that. Whoops. That's a thing. So that'll be fun. Oh, no. Totally wrong. This is the adventure book. So this is like all the adventures. Oh my, I like that map. I'm like Jeremy the Crow from The Secret of Nim. Mrs. Frisbee and the Secret of Nim. And the Rats of Nim is actually the name of the book. Wow, that's a great looking map. I love those sepia style maps. Here's the rule book. A little bit better. Still pretty heavy, but not as heavy as that. And cards. You got them. You can't play a game without cards, even though in my design thinking mind, I'm trying to come up with games that don't use cards. Okay, you know what I don't see here? I don't see maps. Do I? No, I do not see maps, nor tokens. Is there something underneath it? I just mentioned tokens. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I spoke too soon. I don't see any maps or tokens. I don't see maps or tokens. Well, here we go. All right. Got some dice in there. This is just a, initial reaction. Things look pretty cool. This is a surprise though. This is a surprise. I did not know I would get to make my own models, but that is something I like. I'm a painter. I don't know that I'll paint them, but I'll definitely glue them together. And that's the main box. Anybody ever play this game? I'd love to hear your comments. Love to hear your comments. What do we have here? So, these are like the big models. This is kind of like Games Workshop style, right? Now that I feel how light it is, I realize that's not a solid miniature. It's going to be a plastic miniature monster. It's an enemy pack. It's an Odokuru. And he's got a little paint scheme back there. Actually looks really fun. Looks really fun. What do we have here? Another enemy pack. Takobaki Samurai. Forgive me for mispronunciation of this. I have a good friend named Greg who went to Japan on his mission, and he could do this a lot better than I could. And here is another, this is a deluxe enemy pack, an Oni Warlord. So I just got a general selection of stuff. We're not going to open those because those are just going to be little rule cards in those. Okay, everybody, this has been Jason. I'm at the game table. I've got Forbidden Fortress. I'm finally diving in. You know what's getting me to go in is I've been talking with Robert lately, and we've been talking about Massive Darkness, and it's like it's time to get into this. I also have another big one to get into. I'm looking at it. You can't see it. Is Madara. But this is next. This is next. Looking forward to playing it, and I will definitely get back to you and intend here to talk a lot more often on this game channel. I swear I hit a brick wall with Bardsung. That game is amazing for what it does, but it didn't do it for me, and I let it kind of hit the brakes. Like it was quite a disappointment. But for me, I know a lot of people, and you guys are coming out, I'm getting a lot of messages saying, hey, you're wrong about Bardsung, and I'm okay about being wrong. I'm okay. But look, right now, Massive Darkness is hitting the spot. I haven't played this much of a single game, since maybe like an old Dungeons and Dragons game or something. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. I will talk to you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do next. We'll see what's going to come up. We're going into the weekend. I'm definitely going to be playing some Massive Darkness this weekend. I would like to do some videos on it, and I want them to be artish and stylish. Artish and stylish. Let's say that again. Stylish and artistic. We'll say it right. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.